I'm just about to go back into the mine, the first time since we've had all the bad weather. We've given it time to dry out and let it do its thing.
So today we've managed to complete all that bit and remove the scaffolding from there. Rob set something up there we've just got to do above the door and that very top bit at the other side. And then that's that done. And Rob started putting the scaffolding up here so we can finish that bit there and then we can go around the corner. But it's the end of the day and he's decided that he likes sitting on a throne on the scaffolding with a throat cleanser.
It's nice. It's nice up here. It's lovely.
He just thinks he's high and mighty sat on there. That's what it is.
It's safe, and it's what a view. When I get up there, this chair is coming with me.
So now the sun's gone down over the hill. Rob he's putting another concrete bedding down there to lay his next blocks. And we have to move this pile of calcada and that pile of calcada and all this lot so we can start levelling up. So let's get on with that.
I've been running in circles at 10,000 miles of pavement, trying to make it all make sense. I've been underslept, overworked, overstretched, I'm exhausted, but I got you. I've had friends that have thrown me aside like a burned out cigarette, and times that I've taken it all and lost it. I've been misunderstood.
Well,
tasted the bad with the good, but I still got you. Oh. True love runs deep. I got gravity pulling me under and into your magic, because love is a mystery. Oh, but we found it and I kinda like the way I can't explain. I got you, I still got you. Trench in the ocean, like the dreams I've been holding, like the roots of an oak tree. True love runs deep. Ooh, ooh, ooh. We got the evidence. Ooh, ooh. Only thing making sense.
The worst bit about doing any cement work, concrete work,
pointing,
all this lot, is doing the washing up at the end of the day. But it's got to be done so you've got fresh, clean tools to work with the next time you're doing it. So here we go again. My boss. get wet. Mandy's completed this end of the house. There's just a small patch above the doorway where I couldn't get the scaffold to sit properly because of the doorstep. So we're going to have to do that on a ladder. And Mandy's just finishing off the other end. And there she is. Oh wow, she's going up in the world. Yeah, she's just finishing that end off.
Reluctantly, I hate being up here.
Yeah. Well, the gable end's a lot higher at its apex.
Yep.
And I've put a wooden brace against the scaffold and put a steel peg in the bottom so it doesn't move, and it just takes a little bit of the wobble out. And other safety features, I've tied the ladder on to the scaffold with a couple of old shoelaces that I found.
Don't lie.
No, it's paracord, so it's really strong. So yeah, it's quite stable, which I'm sure Mandy's very thankful of.
Yes.
So yeah, Wonder Woman's at it again. Once this is done and the patch above the door, that will be the front, the facade of the house, done and completed.
Apart from washing the stones.
Apart from washing the stones, but I personally don't mind it because it's part of the history of the house.
It's horrible.
Yeah, the boss says it's horrible, so it's got to go. So, we'll take a few shots of it when it's all complete.
I stumbled through this life alone, longer than I should have, breaking down the roads and crosses, torching everything I could have, like a child. But when you smiled, you made it all worthwhile, leading me from the dark like a horseshoe kicking up sparks. Your hands were hard and ready to hold a heart that's heavy, to get under the hours, 'cause I'm a snake hidden in the flowers, leading on my better angels, cleaning stables, turning tables, breaking me in like jeans, play me out like a movie scene. And then we find ourselves dancing in the kitchen, in the refrigerator light, drinking cheap wine, fade into the night. You're like Chanel, I'm more like turpentine. Come break my fever tonight.
So I'm a little bit sweaty now because it's a bit hot. So I need a break. But this is where I've got to. And I did start digging it out oval, but then you lose a lot of so-called swimming space. So we decided to go for a square and just round off the edges a little bit. But as you can see, the chickens are helping. And the geese are coming to have a nosy as well. So At this side, there's going to be a step so they can get in and out. And I've tried to bank the sides up a little bit because it doesn't really come up on camera, but this is unlevel. It's slightly sloping. So throw the dirt out onto here, and then we'll level it up with spirit level, make sure it's all straight. And then we'll dig out some more. Well, we'll probably level it up after we've dug it all out. Or after I've dug it all out. Yeah, we're about a foot-ish down. So I need to, apart from the step, just slope it off and go down another foot odd. I need some water in here. Bless her. Playing with sticks. They always play with sticks. Don't you? So I'll come back when I've done a bit more. I need a break for now. I've dug a bit more out. And it's nearly 7:30 now, so we need to go get something to eat. And I'm just gonna, it's got really hard now, so I'm just gonna leave the water running for a couple of hours, let it soak in overnight, and then try and dig a bit more out. I've got down a foot at this side, so I need to go down another foot. But I've also got to get that down a lot more at that side. So, I'll see you next time I do it.
So Mandy's pond is coming on nicely. She's soaked the earth overnight, and it's a lot easier to dig out. And as you can see, the nosy little chickens
I've got help.
are all scratching through it, seeing what they can find to eat. Cats,
Help or hindrance.
yeah, cats here as well.
You're going to fall in, Eddie. You're going to fall in.
Yeah, it's looking good. I hope the geese appreciate it when it's done.
I'm sure they will.
So the pile of calcada that Mandy started moving from here, I've continued to move the rest of it to here, probably 20 metres away. And calcada, if you don't know what calcada is, it's basically a block of granite. In Britain, in England, we call these cobblestones, and they use them for making road surfaces and pavement surfaces. And there's several hundred here, so it was quite hard work moving them, but it's done. So,
And the next thing to move is the roof panels.
yeah, which are again over there, and they need to come somewhere else. Now the calcada removed, I can get a string line from the base of the barn, which is at the bottom of this piece of wood here, across to the wall, and I'll have to then see how many blocks I'm going up. I hope it's no more than 4 blocks up, because if it's more, then I need more blocks.
Everything is now around here. So the pile of shame has shifted. And then that's now clear, and Rob's started to level off around the back of the house. And there we go. It's full. So we'll leave it overnight to see if it goes down. If it doesn't, this old tarp is holding out, so we'll just use this, and then we'll sort all the sides out, get them buried, and then we'll line it with stones. What are you doing? I'm going underneath. Yeah, so there'll be another block put in there so the geese can walk in and out, and if anything goes in, it can get in and out. And then we have a little goose pond, which I'm really pleased. It's only took me a few days to do this, to get it all dug out and lined and filled and everything. Maybe another day to finish it off, because it's looking a bit of a mess at the moment. But yeah, and hopefully if we remove the tubs under there, the geese will start to use this and have a little swim. I'll keep you posted on that one. We woke up this morning to a quite cool windy one. Sat having my morning coffee, looked out the window and saw this, which is very grey. I thought, fire, but there's no smell of smoke, and there is a mist coming over the hills. It's just a very grey one, very bizarre, quite scary as well. But I think it is just mist. There's nothing on the app saying there's a fire anywhere, so anyway, we'll get on with the day. So after 3 days on and off of digging, lining, filling, finding stones to go around the edge, it's done, and it's holding water really well. Everybody comes and has a drink out of it, but the geese have not been in it yet. I suppose once they get used to it being there, they'll start going in. They're drinking out of it, but not been for a dip yet. But yeah, 2 meters by 2 meters and just over 2 foot deep, which according to the research is big enough for 2 geese. So yeah, that's another job ticked off the list. And the front of the house is now completely pointed. So we'll have to leave it a few weeks, and the lintels above the window and the door, the majority of that will come off with the jet wash, but we need to let the lime go proper hard first before we can do that. So yeah, all done. The next job will be to try and move all this lot. The shed is going to take some thinking about, because we've got to move it far enough out to get the scaffolding behind it so we can get to that pointing. And that is really bad up there. So we need to go up another lift from what we did on the front, which is going to be nice. I'm
just about to go back into the mine, the first time since we've had all the bad weather. We've given it time to dry out and let it do its thing. So we're going to go in and we're just going to check out if anything's moved, any cracks have appeared, any rocks have fallen, and just check it out in general, because we're going to start hopefully next week pulling all this spoil out that's fallen in. I'm hoping to do it with a ladder hoist with maybe a winch at the top. I'm not sure whether I can make that work, but yeah, we're going to start and get this cleared out.
And why can't we use the electric winch?
The electric winch we borrowed off Paddy and Lana is basically for the front of a car. Well, it's not, it's the back of a car. It attaches to your tow ball, and it's mainly for pulling cars out of mud or releasing boats into the water on trailers, that kind of thing. I don't think I can make that work. But a ladder hoist, even if it's pulling it up with a rope, will be easier than passing buckets to each other. But I'll let everyone know my design, if I make one myself, or if I can borrow one, then that would make life easier. But let's go down and see what's going on down there. I'm in the mine and I'm just looking around to see if anything has changed down here since we had all the bad weather. In this bit it looks pretty much as it did before. Nothing's moved, nothing's dropped. But we'll go down this way and take a look. Sorry for the wobble, but I'm walking down quite a steep slope. And that's where the spring comes out at the moment. There are my Makita torches down there. And I don't know if you can see them. There are thousands of what we call disco spiders down here. Completely harmless, but they bounce around like they're at a disco. There's a niche there with something in it. I suspect that's a bird's nest, as we have seen birds coming in and out of here. I can't quite get up to it. But yeah, that's probably bird's nest. So back down we go. I'll have to point it at my feet. And down to the spring, which is running still, which is good. And I'll spin round, so I'm a bit close to the granite there, and let's have a look at the roof. Yep, still looking good. Still looking good. And then we come round this corner, as you might remember. Again, the roof is looking like there's no change. And down this way. Down to the rear of the mine itself. Wow, that's beautifully clear. That's fantastic. I'm trying to shine my head torch so you can see it. deep. Not quite as deep as it was, but yeah, it's still being fed. So this side is looking good. A few things flying about in here, but amazing place, amazing place. I've just noticed down here in the spring a little creature. I don't know whether it's a newt or a salamander or something, but he's down here and kind of lucky that I didn't stand on him. He's only small. Where is he? There's my finger next to him, so he's tiny. Yeah, a little silly Mandy. Little frog. Hopefully you can see him just above my shadow. Yeah, little froggy. So I'll try and show you this side. Again, the roof's looking good, no change there. So that's all good. I'll just point at the floor. This first half is full of water, so I'm just moving into the second half. And floor's looking good. Walls are looking good. And funnily enough, in this half, no disco spiders. So I'll get as far ahead as I can. Now, this is where the main collapse is, starting literally at my feet, and up it goes, up, lots of roots, and it goes right back into the far corner. Possibly some moles come down in here, I can't really tell, to be honest, but we'll go a little closer. Yeah, these walls are crumbly, to say the least. But I think the water that's been coming in has actually gone through the soils, the dry soils and rocks, and kind of compacted it down a bit. I'm sure that gap there in the rock was a lot smaller than that previously. But I'll turn around. Sorry about the close-up of the granite, but it is very close up. So this is the exit, and as you can see, starting just here, water, which we've never seen in here before. In summer, that is. Now this is all water, and it's what's that down there? Our friend Mr. Frog. So I'll be careful not to stand on him. And this is the entrance again. This rock I don't like. It looks pretty unstable, but the roof's in decent shape. Hi, Mand! That's the safety support crew. But yeah, he's looking okay. Now I'll just get back up onto the spoil pile. Here we go, back into the sunlight. Ooh. Yeah, so all looking good that way, and looking good, but not so good in some places down that way. Hola from a very sunny and hot Portugal.
Hello.
We hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, share, give us a thumbs up, hype us, do whatever you can.
And leave us a comment.
Yeah. We depend on your support, and it's great.
A couple of things this week. We've had a notification that all the stuff for the caravan is going to be delivered in the next few days, so next week we can crack on with that. And the mine, the spoils, if we can figure it out, the spoils that come out of the mine will be coming down, barrowed down to infill the side of the house. So at least we're making good use of everything.
Yeah.
But it's going to be either early morning or later on, because barrowing a barrow full of soil up and down that hill, well, down that hill.
Downhill, which gravity helps.
Yeah, but still
And
hot work.
all the spoils that come out of the mine, we are going to metal detect before they go into the hard standing, just in case there's anything of interest there.
Yeah. And unfortunately, the wood delivery, the guy who delivers it to us, his van's broken down, so it's in the garage at the moment.
Yeah.
So we've got to wait till that gets fixed. So we're in Portugal, so we don't know how long that's going to take.
Well, mechanical failure is just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, happens to us all at some point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
But we've got plenty of things to do in the meantime, so it's not holding us up. As long as we get it done before winter, that's fine. Yeah, and that's about
it for our week, isn't it? Looking forward to next week and getting on with the mine and working out a system for pulling. Dogs have just gone nuts, as they do. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and your continued support is a great help to us. So take care of yourselves and
have a lovely week.
Great week, and we will see you on the next one.
Ciao for now. Bye.
Bye.